Do you see what I'm saying? Because there's so much noise, and if you cannot cut through that noise with a giant team and literally like sell your soul to the content machine of social media, then the other, what's the alternative? Well, you're just going to be a wannabe. You're just going to be like another guy or another gal participating in the noise. And it's a pandemic of average, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to contribute to the noise because I want to focus on my business. And I only got 24 hours in a day, so it's where am I going to spend my time? So I didn't really care for social media that much. And if I use social media, it's only to run paid ads and then bring people into my list, and then I would communicate with my list. So then in 4%, obviously we started to build courses. So as you guys know, we had different courses that we have built, and that was really, really good. Obviously, we built a good community on courses centered around courses and products that we were, creating and developing and selling. Made a lot of money, still do, right? But what we did is we said, okay, so when people buy our course, what do we do to you guys, right? We said, okay, here is a Facebook group, because later on, Facebook groups became like popular big thing, and so then the business model kind of shifted a little bit from doing teleconferences and all these things to like when we would sell a course, we would send you guys to a Facebook group, and it was okay for a little while until it was not okay anymore. And so throttling and again noise, but and people don't even care for Facebook groups that much, but the community aspect's still there. So I was looking at what can we do here? And ideally, what we wanted to do is to have a community where I get to control and have the key to the entire thing. Like, I want to be able to build my list. I want to be able to build my community of people where they can log in into my world. I want to be like Apple, right? I want to be like Amazon. I want to be like a platform that if I build a brand around that, I can sell affiliate stuff. I can communicate with my people, with my list. I want to have my own interaction. I don't want anybody to tell me what I can and cannot do. It's my baby, it's my business, right? And you get to decide, you get to call your shots. That was not possible. And so I was looking at different communities that are out there online. Okay, we're like, what if we send people to, there's community.io or something like that, right? There is like Mighty Networks and all these third-party stuff. And the problem still is there exists. It's just like another Facebook group, because here, if I have my hub, let's say if I'm going to build my brand, let's say it's at Ask Vick, right? I want to build when they register, they're not part of my community. Does that make sense? I'm like a tenant on somebody else's place. So and nothing like what I envisioned existed. So when we started building eStage, I said, remember what I told you guys? I said eStage is going to be the future of where the business is going. This is where the puck is going, and we're going to do it right. If we're going to do this, we're going to be number one in the world, or we're not going to do it at all. And so we made that decision, and we said everything we're going to do is going to be centered around a hub. So it's a hub-centric business model. It's the future. We started with building out, obviously front end of it. And then as we have this thing growing, right, I want to be able to take 4% and like transition it over onto the eStage platform, right, and have everything under one umbrella. And so for you guys, what that means is when you're building your hubs, like I want to empower each and every one of you, part of our community here. And with the launch of Affiliate Business System, you literally have your own business. And so there's two options, right? You can either be selling somebody else's products your entire life and always be an affiliate, right? And always chase the next opportunity, the next affiliate link, which is not good. Or you build your own place, you build your own hub, and then everything you do, you continue to expand upon that vision, and you become, your own platform. Like you become your own empire and you can build it to your own imagination. Like there should be nothing or nobody who can tell you what to do or what not to do, that type of stuff, right? And so when you build your hub, maybe eventually you guys want to build your own products. And so where are you going to host those products, right? So we had this vision for eStage and we said, okay, we want to have a members area eventually with eStage to where I can sell my courses. Maybe if I want to have my own course on my own hub, I can sell them. I can have people buy them from me and that type of stuff. But then what about interaction? What about when people coming into my world, I don't want to send them to another platform where they will be distracted with other communities and other things that are available to them and get scattered focused, right? I want, when somebody comes in into my world, I want to outcool everybody else. I don't want that person to be able to just click one button in their, in their community, for example, and all of a sudden they just end up on somebody else's community, right? Or somebody else's group. I don't want that. That's the exact thing that we're trying to get away from. But seems like every single option that we have seen out there has been that, right? It's just like literally I can send people to somebody else's thing and I create a profile or I can create a community on yet another platform. But then that platform has thousands of other communities and my people would go there. And yes, they can be like part of my group here today, but then one click and they end up on somebody else's and then they're gone. So what's the purpose, right? I still don't own it. I cannot put it on my domain. It's not my business asset. It's not something that's of value for my business. It's something that I'm renting. Does that make sense? So today that changes everything. And so over the last, I cannot even tell you guys how long, man, we have been killing ourselves literally for the last several weeks leading up to Christmas. We have been, the team, myself, we have been working around the clock, 17-hour days, 18-hour days to be able to pull something for this holiday season for all of us that is going to change the game in 2024. And I want you guys to give a warm, thank you or hearts. Maybe just throw some hearts to Ruslan and Dima. Ruslan has been the main player in this thing for pulling this off. This guy did the unthinkable. I mean, he had to move mountains literally to pull this off for you guys. He is here, watching, just make sure that everything, there's going to be no bugs or anything like that. But Mr. Ruslan, man, he's been the key ingredient to making this magic happen for you guys. I'm just an idea guy, right? But ideas without implementation is nothing. I'm not a techie guy, but I wanted to build something that I could do without even being technical. Oh my goodness, look at all those hearts, man. Unbelievable. You guys are awesome. Yeah, so he pulled it off, right? Now, what I'm going to show you guys here is I'm going to show you what we have built for you. We're going to hook you up with this. All right. I promise you the best Christmas gift ever. We worked extremely hard over Christmas. Listen, Christmas Day, Ruslan was working. Christmas Eve, Ruslan was working. It's crazy. Christmas Day, I was working too for a little bit. But I am very, very proud of this, you guys. Our success team did not even see this. We did not have a chance to really, circle back with any of these like internal things. I'm gonna show you guys a demo here today, what we have built, and we're gonna test it together. You guys up for that? Sounds good? All right. So I'm gonna warn you a couple of things. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you a demo right now, and I'm going to give you guys instructions on how to participate in a test project here. We're going to do it live. All right. So hopefully if you're on the computer, it's probably going to be the best. If you're on mobile, I'm not sure if it's 100% mobile pixel perfect optimized yet or not. But for the first time ever, we're going to test this at scale. So we have 670 of you guys here live. Sounds good. And then I'm going to show you how we can hook up our social network. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me out. For the first time ever, everybody here, if you have your hub, okay, that you have built or you're in a process of building, you will now be able to have your own social network. Literally, it's like you having your own Facebook that you actually get to control. It's on your domain, it's under your control, it's under your logo, and it's your thing. But it's a lot deeper than that. So let me show you that in just one sec, right? So I'm going to share with you my screen here. And oh my gosh, look at them. Fireworks. Okay. Let's go. Okay. All right, let me share my screen. I'm going to share a portion of my screen for now. Sounds good. Okay, sweet. Everybody see my screen, yes? Everybody see my screen, yeah? Okay, cool. All right, so watch this. Here's my builder, okay? And here is my Ask Vick hub. Here's my Ask Vick hub, all right? So this is my what's called front end hub, all right? This is where I can send people here, and obviously they're going through funnels, that type of stuff, right? Cool. Now, what we initially were gonna do, right? Or initially our idea was, do you see this right here? Join the VIP inner circle. And so when people click here, right, they would go to this page, and we would basically just tell them to join our VIP inner circle. Well, essentially what they're doing here is they're getting onto a separate email list, right? If you've been through ABS, you know the drill, you know kind of the game plan here. So we would put them on a separate email list, aka our VIP inner circle list, and so then we can invite them to a separate, private lives, that type of stuff, right? So exclusive live events, private community, special opportunities, resources, VIP only content, that type of stuff. The idea here is for people to literally get into your world. So you have prospects list and you have your VIP inner circle kind of a community list, right? All right. So then we were gonna, have a place where we could host password protected products. So if I go to courses right now, these courses are not necessarily login protected. So people don't have to create login to be able to access them, right? But I want my community to be a true community, because what happens is when somebody joins my community, wouldn't that be awesome if I could interact with them and I could literally go back and forth, and people can always just log into my place, and I'm building my thing. Like my place becomes a destination, literally. And there is zero distractions from anybody third party. Anybody that's not connected to me, that I don't want to connect to, it's my thing, right? So we have built that, ladies and gentlemen. And so I'm going to show you here, all right, what we have built. This right here is what's called a Ask Vick community division, or Ask Vick social, if you will. Okay, this is the back side. This is the front end right here. Okay, this is the front end. But then I'm going to show you how we can connect it. We're actually going to do it live. I can have somebody come in from this front end, right? And I can have them, I mean, invite them when they join my VIP right here. Okay, they will end up on something like this right here. Okay, now watch this. I am logged in. Okay, I am showing you this as an admin, so you guys will see some stuff here. Do you see these little edit things here? Right. So essentially, what we did is we built our own social network. But this social network is not necessarily centralized. This social network is independent and individual to each independent project inside eStage. So if I have my Ask Vick project, Ask Vick can have its own social network with the entire backend just for that particular project. Okay, so if I have 4% as a project, okay, I'm gonna have my own social network just for that particular project. Watch this. If I wanted to create a separate hub for some kind of a other company or whatever, and that company wants to have their own social network, like literally their own, I can do that for them. So it's not an account level, it's on a per project level. Does that make sense? It's crazy, all right? So here is Ask Vick. So here, I'm showing you if I'm logged into my eStage account, okay, it already knows that I'm logged in as an admin. So here I have admin things. So you can see these little edit, pencils. So I can put my logo in here, which I did, right? Ask Vick. I can name my community. This is just for the demo purposes here. So I can change my cover image for my community, right? I can name what my community is going to be about. I can literally say main community. I can say main launch. Launch. Okay, my main launch right here. And just like that, I just changed it and it's real time. It's running on the same backbone and the same technology that is powered, this live chat is powered by, right? Where you guys are doing this kind of stuff. We can do like real-time offer displays and all these things. Like nothing like this exists. At least I have not seen anything like this in our industry. Okay. I'm going to show you. So all of these things is real-time. Or so if I want to add a little description to my group here, right? I'm going to add a description here. I'm going to say, okay, welcome to the Ask Vick main community launch. Boom, just like that. Save, and as an admin, I get to control all these things. Just what you see is what you get front end, right? See this right here? So you get to decide what you want to do. Okay, here are your members. Here we've got, we're going to be able to do leaderboards. There's gamification stuff, really cool stuff here, right? So I'm going to show you some key features here, and I'm going to invite you guys to test this with me. All right. And then we're going to hook you up with this for your own hub. And I'm going to show you how to connect it all together. Okay. Sounds good. So watch this. At the top, self-explanatory stuff. I've got my search box. So as this community grows, there's going to be people posting stuff. You can post stuff as I'm about to show you here. Here is my notifications, right? When somebody messages me. By the way, people can message each other too. When, let's say, you can follow other people, other members, as we're about to demo to you here. When they post, you can get notifications. When you post, your followers will get notifications. Your community members will get notifications, all that cool stuff, right? So I'm going to show you right now. This is our phase 1 rollout, right? So it's only going to get better from here, ladies and gentlemen. It's only going to get crazier and more intense, more magical from here. So if I go to my profile here, I'm going to go into my settings. Okay, here I can very simply change my cover photo. This will be used across the entire social network. Okay, here is where I pick my handle. Okay, so when you register, let's say I'm going to invite you here in just a few minutes. I'm going to invite you to be part of my social network for Ask Vick, right? As you will invite your members and your prospects, your lists, anybody that you want. Like, you're going to be driving people to you're going to be building your community, but it's going to be crazy next level. So every single user will have their own handle. And so you can pick it. This handle is controlled by on the project level. So that means somebody can come into Ask Vick and they can have a handle on Ask Vick, but when they create an account on your hub, for example, right, they can have a different handle on your hub. So it's literally decentralized from everybody else. Okay. Here is your name. You can literally decide what your name is going to be displayed like, a little bit about yourself, your bio, your location, your social links, all these things. There will be a slew of additional options and profile settings and that kind of stuff that people will be able to go and through. I'm going to show you, but very easily, just like that, right? I've got my profile. So then we've got different tabs here, right? We've got the community tab, which is our main social feed. This like literally like Facebook, right? So then I got courses, we've got members, leaderboards, about, and I can also control all my links here, and I can add more links if I wanted to, which is really cool. So here, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to start writing just like that, right? I'm going to be posting in my main launch right here, which is where I'm at. Okay. And I can create a post. I can say, hello, this is my demo post, right? And so this is my title. I can start writing. This is a cool test. Oh, and by the way, we can do hyper links here too. So watch this. We can do hyperlinks here too. And we can do, what is it called? Bullet points like this. Okay. And then you can literally insert a bullet point 1. Okay. Bullet point 2. You get the point. You get the drill, right? We can bold stuff like this, right? We can include emojis like this, and I can go and I can add a little emoji here, right? If I wanted to. Okay, but anyway, so I can very easily, right? So if I want to hyperlink something, maybe I want to hyperlink to like Ask Vick, this thing right here. I'm just gonna copy the link and just literally highlight whatever I want to hyperlink, and I'm just gonna paste the link. And just like that, I just created a hyperlink. See how cool that is, right? Bullet points here, I can bold stuff, obviously, like that. I can format it whatever I want, right? Just like that, and I can post. Watch this, boom, and I just made a post. It's real time, and as we're about to test, when I make a post, if you're on this page, this post will just automatically show up for you without you having to refresh anything. Okay, so it's literally real time. When people post on your social platform for your hub, that will just pop up for everybody without you refreshing. Okay, pretty cool. Now, what I can do is I can make this post, and as an admin, I can pin it to featured. I can say, okay, that's going to be my featured post. So this will always stay at the top, just like that, right? And if I don't want to unpin it, I can unpin it just like that, right? What I can do is I can remove the post, right? I can remove the post just like that. I can control the post. There's going to be a whole bunch more options that we're going to be adding to this. Okay. Now, what I can do as well is I can create, let's vote. Okay. Please answer. Please pick your best option here. And then watch this. What I can do is I can go to these 3 dots and I can insert a poll. So if I have a community, right, and I'm going to say, okay, I wonder what my people are struggling with, right? By the way, this is something that I did early in my career. This was my first breakthrough, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. When I was selling affiliate stuff, I was building my little list and I would email them and I would use SurveyMonkey. And that was a paid service, right? And the SurveyMonkey, I said, hey, what do you need help with? I would give them different options, and people told me what they needed help with, and I would deliver to them the product that provided that solution or to, the outcome for their issue, right? Well, here, imagine this. I can literally tell them, okay, I need help making my first dollar. Okay, I need help building my community. I'm just here for fun. So you can just like create a post. I can add another option if I wanted to, and I can post just like that. Watch this. Just like this, I just created a vote. I just created a poll in my community. And so people will be able to vote, and this will be real time. By the way, we're going to test this together, right? So when people, boom, select an option, I can see it's real time, cool stuff, right? Now watch this. What I can do is I am able to also put video posts. So watch this. I'm going to go into my, let's just do something. Let's just do like a Vimeo. One second. Let me just pick something. Okay. So watch this. What I can do is I can add a post. New video. Just new video. Watch this, right? And I can insert a video. And I can insert video from YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, or all the popular ones out there. And just like that, right? I just inserted the video. Okay, just like this. We will be able to do live streaming, by the way, natively right here. That's coming up. But right now, if I wanted to do live streaming, no problem. I can just embed and do a live stream here if I wanted to. And then watch this. For me to interact with this post, right? As a user, let's say if I post, boom, there's my video post. If I click on it, Boom, this is what the post will actually look like, and I can interact with it, right? I can like it, and when I like it, see that little cool emoji on the like button, I can comment. Yo, this is cool, right? And I can comment, and it's real time right there, right? I can reply to comments, okay, to users' comments, that type of stuff. It's real time. This is how the post will actually be engaged and, kind of going through. Okay, and right there's my comments, there's my likes, and all that fun stuff, right? Now I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this because I want to have you guys introduce yourself in this first one in just a few minutes. Okay, you guys like this so far? Yeah. Okay. Now watch this. Here it will tell me how many people there are in my group. I can have a public group or a private group eventually. In a very, very near future here, we're just probably maybe a couple of weeks away from it, I'll be able to have paid groups. So I can have a community, let's say Ask Vick community. That's everybody that's coming into my front end site right here, right? I can invite them to create a free account on my community. I can have people creating their free accounts. They will be able to interact for free, right? And I can, if here in very near future, I will be able to have groups within my community. So maybe I want to have a main launch. It's going to be free for everybody, main launch group, right? And then maybe I'm going to create a group for my paid community. So I can have these people ascending, and they'll be able to pay whatever, $10, $20, however you want to charge. And then maybe you have a little bit more private coaching going on with them. Maybe they get maybe they get extra perks or whatever, right? And so everybody literally lives on your platform. They log into one central place, right? And they get to, like, this is their destination. And so we're going to be able to do that. So you'll be able to see how many members here, all right? And then watch this, you guys. As people are into, kind of collaborating here, right? People are hanging out here. They're having fun. They're getting to know each other, that type of stuff, right? Look, if you want to sell a course, okay, or if you want to sell maybe somebody else's course or an affiliate course or whatever, right? All these funnels and things that we have, what I can do is I can put them all under courses. See this right here, this next tab over? I can put them under courses. So when I go under courses over here, my community members will be able to see all the courses that I have available here. And as an admin, this is my admin view. So as an admin, I can add a course. I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. So what we did is we have simplified, what's the word I'm looking for? Membership module that we were going to build out separately. Now there is no difference. There is no, it's not a separate place. It's not a separate login for people to log in to view courses versus people to participate and engage in a community, get to know each other, that type of stuff, right? So people can now pop over into courses, and they will be able to see courses. As an admin, I am able to add courses. As a user, they don't see this. They only see the course. Okay, so let me show you an admin side here. So as an admin, I'm going to go into course, and just like this, here's my course built out, right? Watch this. So when I'm here, okay, when I'm in this course, I can literally set a cover. I can add modules. I can add lessons. I'm going to come back to that in just a second here. But I will be able to add my own courses. I can do them free, paid. I can only, make them available to certain groups. If I wanted to here, I can see all the members, okay, that are in my community. And I can chat with each of the members here, okay? So if I click on the chat, I can chat with any member here, okay? Hey, bro, you there? I'm going to chat with Rusty, right? So when I chat with him, see, it says he's online. There's a green little button right here, this green little little thing here. So that means that this member is online right now, okay? And I can see whoever is online, and I will be able to chat with them literally just like that. Okay. So when he replies something to me, okay, I will get notification right here in my tabs right there. Boom. Do you see that right there? I just got a notification. So when I click on it, Okay, Rusty just sent me a message a few seconds ago, and he says, okay, yo, boss, right? This is cool. This is so cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have your own DM system, very, very robust for your own community. How cool is that, ladies and gentlemen? Right? You guys like that? I can send him gifts here. Okay. Happy New Year. Boom. Just like that. Like literally, just like I can do in a Facebook platform, you and your people can do on your platform now. Okay. And literally, this is decentralized, meaning it's per project based, it's per hub level, right? And so I can see whoever's online, I can follow people. So if I go to Rusty, I can literally go to members. Let me see if I can click on his profile. I'm gonna find him in the community. I'm actually gonna show that to you guys here. But if I go to his profile, okay, this is his profile. I can follow him, or I can unfollow him, or I can change. So every user has their own profile, right? And so I can see how many people following him, who he is following, that type of stuff, right? And I can follow different users. When I follow somebody and that somebody makes a post, I will get notified, right? This is literally really, really fun. But here's what I'm going to show you guys, right? Okay. What I can also do is I have this on my own domain. Okay. Watch this. I'm going to reveal to you the domain in just a second. I don't want to show it to you just now, but I literally have it on my own domain. So I can have it, you know, whatever on Ask Vick, and I just designate whatever title or whatever prefix I want it for this particular backend. And I can make a connection between front end and back end. Okay, so let me show you here. Do you see this? Okay, these three dots. As an admin, you have these three dots right here. So I can go here and I can move stuff around. See these navigation links? I can say, okay, I want my courses to be first before the community. So I can literally just drag it like that, and my courses now became the first landing page instead of the community. Probably not something I want to do. So I'm going to put courses after the community. I want my community, okay, to be number one, or to be the main kind of a landing area. But I can change all of these things around. If I don't want to show something, okay, by the way, I can go to About page right here, and this is my About the community. And this is what the About page looks like. That's like a little landing page for this particular community, right? So I can change this. I can edit the cover image here if I wanted to, obviously, all these fun things. Okay, now watch. So when I go to these three dots here, I can add custom links here. So watch this. I'm going to add a link called, okay, main hub. All right. And here, I want to link it back to my home page here. Okay. You guys tracking? So if I just copy that URL and I want to link back to my main hub, I can have it open in the same tab or maybe a different tab. Doesn't matter, right? So I'm going to open this in a new tab right here. Click on save. And just like that, I added a new link. So when they click on this link, watch what happens. Boom, they're back to my main hub. Okay, so I just connected them. Now from my main hub right here, let's go back into my builder. Let's go to my Ask Vick. Okay, here's my Ask Vick hub. I'm going to go into my home page. Okay, let's go to my home page here. Watch what I'm going to do, ladies and gents. All right, here where it says join VIP inner circle or join my VIP community, guess what I can do? I can grab this button. I'm not going to show you the URL just yet, so give me one sec here, all right? But I'm going to grab that button, and I'm going to send them to my community, okay? Watch this. Give me one sec. I'm about to show you. I'm just going to change the button click action for now, okay? There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing on my navigation. So hold on one sec. Just one sec, please. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. So maybe I want to change this button now to go and say, join VIP. Log into community, right? I'm just going to say community. All right. I'm going to change that spacing so I can put a bigger button in there. But watch this. I'm going to save this. All right. And I'm going to publish this. All right. I'm going to go to my home page. And let me just make sure. So maybe I want to have join the community button to go to my actual community, right? And we're going to publish. So then, just like that, I have connected my front end, okay, with my back end. Watch this. So when somebody goes here, instead of taking them to opt into a separate list, I'm going to literally, when they click on this, they're going to pop over to my community. How cool is that? And I can have it open in the same tab or different tab, right? And it's seamless. It's native, right? When somebody comes in here, they'll be able to create a profile, or they'll be able to actually register. If it's a guest, they'll have to register their account. So would you guys like to see this in action? Yes? So watch this. I'm going to pop over a button. Actually, no, not a button. I'm going to tell you. Okay, you can go to community.askvick.com. Okay, go to community.askvick.com. And let's run a test. Okay, let's test this out. Okay, watch this in real time. Do you see how people are joining right now? Now I want you guys to log into your eStage account first. Like log into your eStage account first. Okay, or when you go to my community here, okay, it will ask you to log in. So go ahead and log in with your eStage account. What it will do is it will bring your eStage account profile with you. And then what I want you to do is I want you to click on join group. Okay, you'll have to join the group to be able to participate in the group. Okay. Okay, we got people coming in already, right? It looks like Miles is here, right? We've got people joining, right? There's 8 members in a group right now. I want you guys to log in and then join the group. Okay, go to community.askvick.com. As a matter of fact, let me pop this over. Hold on. Let me pop this over. I'm going to pop over a button for you guys, yeah? Hang on one sec. Give me one sec. I'm going to pop this button so we can test this live. There we go. So now you guys should be able to see a little button below the live stream video. Yeah? Everybody see that right there? Okay, looks like, where is my... Works now. Okay. Hold on a sec. I think my... Either my internet is glitching or something. Okay, can everybody hear? Can you guys see me? Reload. Okay. Everybody see it, right? There you go. So I'm just gonna pop over to the group here. All right, boom. So we've got 46 members here in the group. Okay, people are coming in, right? Now, there's going to be a button below this live stream I just popped over. So when you click on that button, right, it will take you to the community. Now you're going to have to log in with your eStage login account, or you'll have to create as a guest your account. Okay. Now, do you guys see right? Do you guys see my post? It says, welcome, start here, please introduce yourself. Yes? Okay. When you click on this post, I want you guys to start commenting. Look at this in real time, right? Go ahead and start commenting and liking this. I want everybody to click on like, right? And comment on these things on my first post. Okay. Go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pin this post. So I'm going to pin this to featured. All right. And boom, look at this, right? We've got 11 comments real time, right? I'm not refreshing right now. Look at the like count, right? It goes 18, 19, 20. And I want you guys to comment. Look at this. It's real time, right? I don't have to refresh it. Yes? Miles, you like this, brother? Mike says, this is fire. Right? So like real time people commenting, I'm not even touching anything, right? Do you see this? It's real time activity. No refreshing is needed. It's hello, okay, Kiyako. So if you log in with your eStage login account or your eStage login, it will pull your profile picture if you have it set up on your profile for eStage. Okay. If not, then you guys can go to your profile, right? You can go to your profile. So look at this. These are real-time comments. Okay, 54 likes, 55 likes, 59 comments right here. Okay. So when I refresh my feed here, I'm going to see my featured post to be number 1. And then I see people are making posts. Dana right here, right? Amy, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Dana. Okay. Now watch what happens here. As people are posting, newest post, okay? Watch this. Newest post shows up first after my pin post. Do you see this right here? So Dustin just posted something. Okay, posting this like a postmaster, boom, 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 shiki, boom, bada, boom. Now, obviously, okay, it can get pretty wild pretty quick. Now, you want people to post. So I'm gonna tell you guys what we're doing here for, for these things. So Abdurazak, Happy New Year. That's cool, right? You guys like this thing? Yeah. Raful says, unable to join group. I can't see where I can post. John says. Somebody says no volume. All right. So it looks like some of you guys maybe you came in a little bit later or whatever, right? Okay. All right. So let me tell you guys something here, right? So watch this. I can go, there's 171 members in my group right now. People are still joining. A bunch of you guys are joining, right? So if I go to members right here, okay, if I go to members, I will be able to see, okay, boom, there is my members right here. Okay, there's 179 members here. Now this will be 186 members now, right? And I can see members. I can see you guys here. Okay, Ryan, Sanil right here, David. Do you see that right there? Okay. Now, everybody that's online, I can see who is online, and I can chat with them. Okay. Now, what you guys can do is you can go to your profile right here, go to profile, go to settings, and then pick your handle. See, by default, it will just assign you your user ID based on your number in a database in eStage, but you can put a custom profile handle, okay, by going to your settings right there. Okay. And I want to test something else here. Now, Rob says unable to join. What seems to be, we need to add paginations to members. Forget about this. Okay, so good stuff. So we're doing this in real time, you guys, right? This is the first time that we're doing this at scale for testing. All right. We're looking for any possible bugs, which I'm sure there's going to be some stuff that we're going to be cleaning up. That's why I've invited Ruslan to this live demo here, so he can watch for these things. And he is already texting me with some stuff that he's noticing, like pagination and real time member updates here. So we got 203 members now that have joined this particular community, right? 206 members here. Okay, makes sense. I'm going to show you guys something here. Okay. Somebody says, how do I join? Okay, Matthew had to join twice. This is Eugenio, right? Eugenio says, how do I join? You should be able to click on a button right below this live video. Okay, live stream. See, it says click here for live test now. It will take you to the community page. You'll have to log in with your eStage account, or you can create an account as a guest, and then you'll have to join the group to be able to participate and like and comment and all that fun stuff. Okay, 225 people have joined right now. Do you see that right there? Now, what we're doing now, ladies and gentlemen, is, again, we're looking to see what is going on, right? What, is there any bugs or whatever we need to fix? What do we need to do? Okay. Now, here is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. What we did is we have set up a very strategic way for people to engage. And one of the ways that you can control your engagement or keep your community clean, right, and to kind of prevent and eliminate spam is we have included gamification. How gamification works, okay? How gamification works is this. When I make a post as a community member, okay, when a community member makes a post, okay, and that post is useful and other people, other community members like the post, okay, if that post gets a lot of likes, the member gets points for every like that there is. Okay, we can do likes, we can do comments, we can do all kinds of things. So there is a, we can play with these ideas to really, create an algorithm that's going to propagate proper activity or the outcome that we desire. So we don't want people just to randomly like spam stuff here, right? And obviously, if somebody does that, you can put that user on. You can put that user on a manual approval list, and you have to approve their posts, or you can do manual review for every post before you can put it in your community for public access, that type of stuff. There is a whole bunch of controls and levers and kind of knobs that you can tweak that is coming up here in probably the next week or two. Okay, but watch this. When user posts good quality content that other people like, okay, that user, that contributor accumulates points, and they are being ranked on a leaderboard based on how valuable they are to the community. Does that make sense? Okay, so these points right here, do you see this? Vick accumulated 232 points because there's 113 likes, there's 166 comments, and so the system thinks that this is a useful post because a lot of people engage with it. There's a lot of likes, there's a lot of comments, a lot of activity, right? So obviously, I am the #1 on the leaderboard right now. Okay, do you see this? So what you can do is you will be able to decide what outcome you want. So people that are the most useful to the community, that contribute the most quality content. And how do you know that this is quality content? Well, it's based by other people's feedback. If other people think it's quality, they're going to engage with it. And that user accumulates points. These points, you can say, okay, we're going to do these contests every 30 days. So for the next 30 days, let's say starting in January, from January 1 to January 30, okay, most people that are ranked #1 on the leaderboard or whatever, they get this price or whatever, right? It's up to you. You decide what you want to give them, or what you want to do for them, or maybe you're going to unlock a course, maybe you're going to do something special for them, whatever, right? It's up to you. So this encourages other people to provide quality content on your platform. So it's a user-generated content, okay? Just like Facebook, but now it makes sense. So now when you go to like leaderboards here, right, you can see people that are accumulating different points, and you can click on the user and you can see what's going on, right? And then they can level up based on what, how many points they did, they accumulating, that type of stuff. So when I click on a user, here is Steven, right? I can follow a user. And when I follow a user, when Steven posts something, okay, Steven, can you post something in the group, brother? Can you post something in the community? When Steven posts something, okay, I will get notification that Steven posted something. So Steven, if you see this, let me see who else. I'm going to follow a few more people here. Okay. And by the way, notice I got 4 notifications here now. Okay. When there is a new post, or when there is a new notification based on my, what I'm doing here, I'm going to be able to get notifications, right? Ryan, I'm going to file. Okay. Members, leaderboard. Okay, Ruslan, I just noticed something as well, brother. Ruslan, when we go to members, I should be able to click on a member. Okay, look at that. I just got 6 notifications. Ruslan, I should be able to click on a member from my members list to go to that member's profile. So right now I can only do that from the community or the leaderboard. So let's make that note there. So here is my leaderboard, right, of top whatever. And you can decide top 10, top 20, whatever the case might be. And then you can clear this. Every 30 days, you can have all-time, or we're going to have all-time leaderboard, 30 days, 7 days, that type of stuff, right? So it's going to be really, really fun, really cool. So notice I got 8 notifications here. When I click on my notifications, okay, watch this. Steven published a new post. Remember, I just followed Steven. So when Steven publishes a post, I'm going to get notified. Why? Because I'm following Steven. So I don't get notifications from everybody. I just get notifications from the people that I follow. Okay. And I also get my private DMs. So Marisha DM'd me here. I can talk to Marisha. I can say, Marisha, hey, thanks. Okay. And boom, there's me communicating with Marisha. Does that make sense? Now, guys, don't spam me here because I don't want, to have to answer, to 200,000 messages here, Gemma. Okay. I'm speaking with Gemma. Okay. Boom. Just like that. Right? Do you see how that works, you guys? And every time I get notification, what we will do is we're going to have a system that is going to send out emails. And we are also working on our own native apps for Android and Apple. Okay, so I'm going to be able to literally run my entire community, you guys, from this device right here. Okay, so everybody here from courses access to, literally just like you have on Facebook, boom, you'll be able to do that there. Okay, so far so cool. Deb says this is unbelievable. Is it okay? You guys like this? Yes. Okay, good stuff. So Ruslan already made a note. So I got 297 members here in my community. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna modify our hubs a little bit here. Okay, and we're going to channel people into your community. So instead of having them opt into your VIP inner circle list, why don't they just create an account right on your community and they can do it for free? And they'll be able to log in. Boom, Merry Christmas, right? They're there. Okay. That's cool. Fantastic. Really cool. Transaction ability would be nice. Absolutely. So, all right, let me show you guys. You can still see my screen, yeah? Let me show you guys what we're doing from... okay, let me show you what we're doing in terms of courses, okay? Now, watch this, okay? When you pop over to the courses, okay, don't do anything. Let me just show you a quick demo here. This is going to blow your guys' mind, right? Watch this. We wanted to keep it very, very simple and easy. These courses here, see, when I go into my main hub, these courses, okay, we're actually going to be putting behind a login screen. In other words, we can still give these courses away for free, but we're going to have people create a free account in our community to be able to access those courses. And they'll be able to access these courses literally from here. Do you see this right here? Now, watch this. Watch this. So as an admin, okay, as an admin, I'm going to show you how I can build course. Okay. So here is my course. Actually, let me see. What course do I want to bring over? I'm going to bring over... okay, let me just do a multi-module kind of a course. Okay, I just did this so I'm going to click on this, but I'm an admin. So remember, I'm on an admin view. So I've got my edits here. Everything is front end editable, right? I don't have to go to an out, to like a back end or whatever to add my courses. It's very visual. It's super, super cool. It's super intuitive. So here's my cover. Okay. And I'm going to bring over my, hang on a sec here. I'm going to move some stuff around on my screen, on my other screen. and I'm going to bring over my 7 Steps to Freedom, okay? To Freedom course. Hold on. I'm going to pull this off. 7 steps. 7 steps to freedom. All right, there we go. All right, so there we go. I'm going to close a couple windows here, refresh. Okay, here's my 7 steps to freedom, right? So right now, I just got one module there, okay? Actually, I'll do you better. I'm going to delete this course. So right now, I'm going to delete this course. Now, can you guys all go? Can you guys all go to your courses? Actually, on Ask Vick community, go to courses, right? And tell me if you see any courses there. Do you see any courses there? If they're not subscribing to your VIP list and joining our community, how will be able to send email notifications? Well, what if you could send email notifications right from your main central community, right from your social? You can send email notifications, you can send SMS notifications, you'll be able to send push notifications right natively from your from your central place, right? Would that be cool? Sounds good. So yes, you will be able to, but you will also be able to link your registrants to your autoresponder email list. So you can literally put that tag or add that user to your list in your email autoresponder. So listen, we think of everything, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now watch this. I'm going to create a new course. I'm going to click here. I'm going to name this course. Okay. 7 Steps to Freedom. Description. The step-by-step guide to creating true freedom in your business and life. Others only dream about. Okay, here's my description of my course. Who can access this course? And I'll be able to specify. Right now, all members will have access. But here, I'll be able to say, okay, it's going to be free course or paid course. And based on those settings, I'm going to set my price points. I can say, okay, this course is only available to members of this group. So I will be able to fork this a little bit later. You know, it's really cool. So here is where I put my cover image. Here's my cover image. Okay, and I can crop it if I wanted to, whatever. I'm not gonna, but if I wanted to crop this, I can, right? Upload my cover image, and just like that, I can have it published right away, or I can have it not published. So it's going to be up to me. I can show the number of users in the course or not, how many people enrolled or not. I'm going to create, right? And just like that, I just created a cover for my first course. Now I'm going to go into that course as an admin. Watch this, as an admin, right? This is my course layout. Watch this. I'm going to go in here. See, it says new module. I'm going to click here. I'm going to say edit. And I'm going to literally name my module. I'm going to say, okay, this is going to be start here module. Okay. I'm going to say start here. Welcome. Start here. Update. Boom. Just like that, I just edited the module, right? Every module has a lesson. So I'm going to go in by default. Here's my first lesson, right? I'm going to click on this first lesson, and here is my lesson content just from here visually, right? I'm going to say lesson 1. I'm going to say watch this first, okay? And here is, I can decide, is this going to be a video lesson? Do I need to have a video or an image or an audio or not? Okay, I'm gonna do a video lesson, right? So obviously I'm gonna go and give me one quick sec here. Okay, I'm gonna bring a video, and I'm gonna enter a video, paste just the video URL here, and for my content, I'm gonna bring the content over. Okay, just copy and paste. Watch this, just like that. Right? I can fix up my mistakes. I can make this to be an H2 right here, right? A little bit bigger. I can fix up my mistakes, whatever is going on here. But I just created a content right here, right? And if I wanted to add resources, I can add resources, which, by the way, could be your affiliate links, right? If you're recommending whatever resource or link, obviously, when you click on add resource link, you can name it and then put your link in here. That will be your affiliate link in most cases, correct? You can publish this particular lesson or not. All right. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to click on save. And when I click on save, here's my first module and it's already live. I can play it. Watch this, right? I can play it.
Hey, welcome to 7 Steps to Freedom.
My
friend, I am Jay.
There's Vic being all excited with all the content and everything here, right? Now watch this. Justin is already commenting on my course. Oh my goodness, Justin. Can you guys refresh my page here on the courses and see if that module 1 is there? Can you all do that? And then drop me a comment in here real quick, right? Watch this. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm not refreshing. Okay. I want you guys to comment. Let's see if it's real-time commenting. Okay. Okay, Ruslan, Ruslan, here's a little bug. They're all commenting with my avatar. Okay, so we need to change that. This needs to be their avatar, not my avatar. Okay, cool thing, we caught it. Okay, boom, there you go. Real-time comments as people commenting on your course. It's all there. It's just like I just added a module in 2 seconds, right? Okay, now watch this, you guys. If I want to add another module, okay, if I want to add another module, all right, I think, hang on a sec. Let me change this because we're doing this in real time and you guys are actually on a page. Start here. I'm going to update this module. Okay, so if I want to add another module, how do I add another module? Well, I'm just going to click on here and add a module, just like that. And here's my module. I'm going to go edit, and it's going to be step 1, right? Clear target. Clear target. I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to show you a point. So this module now has different lessons. So I'm going to click on module. I'm going to add and click lesson. And here's my lesson right here, right? So let's do that. Okay, let me pull that info. Step 1. Clear target. Okay. I'm going to my lesson here. Edit. 1. Set a clear target. Just name my lesson, video. Paste the video. Okay. And let's paste a little description in here. Okay. For my content. By the way, content is rich. So what I can do is I can hyperlink. I can add images here. Okay, watch this. I can add emojis. I can add code if I wanted to. Like whatever I want, I can do, right? I can do lists. I can indent. I can underline all these other fun stuff, right? I can add images. So I can add images right there in my description. And just like that, I've added an image, right? This image is only a test. Okay, and boom, just like this. Okay, now I can add a link, resource link. Okay, this is a Google link, and I can do google.com. And just like that, I added a resource link. I can delete it just like that, right? Now watch this. I'm gonna click on save. I'm gonna add another lesson. So let's say if my module had multiple lessons, okay, here's my other lesson, and here's another lesson. I'm going to show you something here, right? 2. This is lesson 2. And maybe this lesson is just going to be an image. I'm gonna have an image for this lesson. Just going to use that image for the fun of it. Okay. And this is just a test for lesson 2. To show you something really cool. All right, watch this. Boom, I just published that lesson. Watch this. What if I want to switch those lessons? Okay. If I wanted to go, oh my goodness, I can tell you guys this from 4%, it was a nightmare for us to be able to just do these things. If I wanted to change the order or whatever, right? Like this stuff on WordPress is really not fun. But here, what I can do is I can just click on lesson and I can just drag it and drop it. So if I want to have lesson 2 be number 1 and then lesson 1 below that, I just like that, I just changed it. Do you see this? And it literally changes the entire algorithm. It changes the entire structure in real time, okay? And I can change my modules. I can literally click on a module right here, right? See, these are my modules. I can click on a module and I can swap them if I wanted to, just like that. Do you see that right there? So I can build out my courses in no time, literally. And now when people go there, now when they go through the module, right? When you guys click on complete, lesson complete, it will literally track your progress right here. Okay, see, I got 3 lessons here in this particular course, and I just completed first lesson. So I am 33% complete. Okay, if I go to the next lesson here, oh, by the way, I don't have to go through here because I can just click on next lesson. Okay, so from here, watch this first. It's completed. It put me a little checkbox here, so it's completed. I can go to next lesson. It will automatically take me to the next lesson, right? And when I complete the next lesson, I am going to be 67% complete. Does this replace our hubs? Floyd, this doesn't replace your hubs. It is your hub, brother. Okay. Okay, this is your hub. So I'm going to go to next lesson here. And now I'm this next lesson, right? And now I'm 100% complete. Do you see what I'm saying? Now watch this. I am back and I can see, okay, this lesson I am completed 100%. Okay. Now, if I wanted to add another course, okay, course 2, demo. All right. This is a demo for course number 2. All right. I'm going to put a little cover image here. Yeah, let's just use that one right there. Okay. Watch this. Okay, I'm going to create another course. Just like that, I just added 2 courses. Now, what if I want to have my 7 steps to freedom to be number 1 in line, right? Well, what I do is I can just click on it and just drag it over. And just like that, I can move them around visually. Isn't that cool? Yeah? You guys like this? So if I wanted to move my courses as an admin, when you're logged into your own project and you're developing your own community as your own, right? You have full control of it, and it's all visual. You can just drag them. And you can have unlimited courses here. You'll be able to say, I want to add a course a day or whatever, or a course a week, and you want to rearrange them just like that. Set permissions, people go through it. You'll be able to see how many users. Now, the user logic right now, we will have enrollment. So even though your people are participating in your community right here, see there's 327 people in my community, right? It doesn't mean that they're all going to be enrolled magically with every single course. We're going to have people enrolling in a course. Now, it can be free enrollment, and they'll just have to say, yes, I want to enroll in this for free. And then it will tell you how many active users based on their enrollment. Now, that logic has not been implemented just yet, but it will be. And so you'll be able to see exactly how many people are enrolled in which course. You can turn it on or you can turn it off. See, if I go here, I can go edit course, and I can say, okay, I don't want to show users, update. Okay. And now I will not be able to see how many users enrolled in that particular course. So it's going to be up to you to decide. Okay. Sounds good. So from here, right, we've got members, we've got leaderboards, we've got about, and you can obviously put your profile. You can put your cover picture here. It's really, really simple. It's very intuitive. And then on the very bottom here, do you see this in the footer? I can say my custom, whatever I wanted to say here for the footer. Okay. Because I think I just deleted it. Sorry. Okay. 2024 askvick.com. Okay. Just like that. And it's real-time saving and everything, right? Now, I can go ahead and search. Now, this search, okay, if I say welcome, okay, it will basically highlight. It's searching right now based on the on headlines, but it will be searching across the entire content as well. It will be searching for members. We'll be able to search members. We'll be able to tag members, all that fun stuff, right? So you guys will see. Cool stuff. Okay. Now, question is, can we have the membership feature in any of our projects or other hubs? Yes. So yes. So very good question. Can you have membership feature on your other projects or your other hubs? Yes. So the way this works, you guys, is this is on a per project / hub basis. So if I have my hubs, okay, in my account, hold on one sec, I can have this social platform for each of my hubs. That's really, really crazy. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what we're doing here. Search overlays on mobile right now. Okay, guys, if you're on mobile, don't worry about mobile. We have not polished out mobile just yet. In the next few days, mobile will be pixel perfect. Mobile is not pixel perfect right now. Okay. So what I wanted to do right now is we literally were killing ourselves to pull this off, to make this, functional. And it's really cool. Now there are some stuff that we're seeing right away that we're going to be picking up and polishing up a little bit more, right? But for the most part, I think we're good. Now mobile is going to be pixel perfect. We are going to have an Apple app, right, and then Android native apps on these things. So each of your hubs people will be able to download an app for your hub, right, and they'll be able to interact and participate and engage and go through courses right from their phones, all that fun stuff. Okay, it took me a while to see post. I refreshed a couple of times and I can see the post. This is an amazing addition to our hubs. This is genius. Okay, love it, Brima. So if I click on Brima's, thanks. Boom, just like that, right? I commented on Brima. Do you see how that works, you guys? I finally got in, yay. Okay, so we're watching for a couple of things. We're watching for influx of activity, and it's good for us to be able to test it like this in a live environment, right? Next thing is we're going to continue to polish this up. You guys, this is phase 1, okay? What's coming up here is you will be able to have, obviously, if I wanted to sell courses, if I wanted to have people pay me, right? So imagine if you have your own hub with your own, social network really attached to it. People can go back and forth, right? They will be able to, when they register, you'll be able to post something. And if it's coming from you, the admin, you can notify all of your followers, people that are following all the members in your community. They just get an email, they get notification from the system. So we're working on that. There's going to be a ton of settings for member and also for the user, for the admin, for the everyday user, if you will, and also for the admin. So you as an admin, you'll be able to decide, okay, is this going to be a free group or a paid group? You guys will be able to take payments yourself. So you'll be able to plug in your own PayPal account or Stripe if you want to, or Authorize.net, all the main players out there. Okay. And so you'll be able to collect payments. We don't need to have the quote unquote members area no more, because members area become part of your community. It's all integrated now because it's a center of activity, right? Your hub is a center of activity. So you have front end, which is on obviously, builder that we have here with eStage. Back end requires no builder. We don't want people to mess up their structures, right? You can create unlimited front ends for your hub, but the back end community, all these things, we decided to keep it super simple. So we decided to limit the amount or the possibilities that users, right, and prevent a whole bunch of potential mess ups. We just want to keep it super clean, super intuitive, super friendly, right? Very easy to use. and it's only going to get better. So there's a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Right now, you will be able to put it on your own custom subdomain. So we decided to partition it. So we took it off of the main hub URL, and we decided to go the subdomain style because it goes to a separate kind of a branch, if you will. And it's not going to overload your site. So from performance and functionality and all that other stuff, it's going to be it's a very, very smart way to do it this way. So you guys will be able to put it on your own subdomain, so you can decide, do you want it to have, vip.yourhub.com or community.yourhub.com, right? Social.yourhub.com. So it's going to be up to you. It's a wild card. It's going to be up to you to decide what you want it to say. And then you'll be able to link it from your main hub to that backend. You can have it open in the same tab or separate tabs, up to you, and back and forth, right? And you'll make that connection. So it's not a tutorial for you on how it will be done necessarily today. Today was just I was like, all right, we have never tested this publicly. This is a brand new undertaking for us, man. We have never done this before. We have never built a social media before, right? So I'm very, very excited about this, you guys. This is literally going to be the next milestone, the next big thing in the community. I don't know personally anything that exists like this for any other platforms out there. Like I said, typically you have to, you have your people coming into your site, and then you have your, courses over here, and then you send people off to some kind of a group, and all these things are third party. With eStage, everything is under one umbrella, and you get to control. You have the keys to your house. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to, somebody says this is 10x power to our hubs. Absolutely, Larry. Yeah. This is going to take your hubs to a whole other level in 2024. So, this is what 2024 is going to be all about, you guys, right? It's going to be the year of the hub. It's a hub-centric business. It's the hub economy, right? And every one of you guys will have your own social network, literally, with courses, back-end, front-end, interactions, DMs, follow, unfollow, man, the whole 9 yards, everything, right? So how much will this be? Yeah, how much will this be? I don't know. How much does it take to build a social network? It's a lot of money, right? Millions of dollars to build this kind of stuff. We are going to be, obviously, it's going to be a premium feature for hubs, and it's going to be something that people will be able to elect to have on or not. Because if somebody's using eStage and they just want to run a simple funnel, they don't need a community, or they don't need a course area or anything like that, right? So this would be optional. Oh, by the way, a little side note. We have also built out and created a dynamic central login system that we have updated to. It's a technology that when people register to your hub, when people register to your community, right? When they create an account, guests or whatever, even if they don't have an eStage account, they'll be able to register. Okay, like your opt-ins, for example, your visitors. And they'll create a profile. Then when you host a live event on your hub, okay, like live stream, like I'm doing right now, you know how right now you have to log in as guest, and then it pulls your profile from your where are we pulling it from? Gravatar, right? Well, with this new concept, now when everybody that registers and creates a profile avatar on your social platform, right, for your hub, that is going to be centralized across everything else. So live chat, when we're doing live events, the system will know, as long as they're logged in, boom, it automatically pulls their profile picture, their name. So right away, their chat is going to be logged in, and it's going to basically communicate. It's the same system. It's the same login across everything. So we're going to be continue to propagate that. I don't know if it's actually live right now. Or not, but it's going to be an ecosystem unlike any of us have ever seen. It's a dream come true, and I'm building this how I would like to see the hub being built and operating. So you guys are lucky lucky people here. You know why? Not only do we have the best team in the world, and again, I want to publicly say thank you to Ruslan, Dima, the entire team. E-Stage Success team has been absolutely phenomenal there. Please keep it on the low for support tickets right now, you guys. Listen, it's the new year, ladies and gentlemen, right? It's the new year. So over the next couple of days, we're going to be polishing this out a little bit, right? We're going to make sure that we taken into consideration all the things that we have seen today from today's test, right? We're going to put a few more polishing touches on it. And then we're going to hook you up with this. How many of you guys would like to get hooked up? Yeah. How many of you guys would like to get a social network and a community be able to attach to your hub? Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. Everybody, all right, everybody that is currently in affiliate business system. So if you have access to affiliate business system, okay, and you have access to eStage, you're an active user on eStage. You have an active eStage account, okay? We will hook you up with this crazy built out, this crazy social platform to go along with your hub, to take your hub and make it 1,000 times cooler, right? We're going to hook you up with this for a low price of free. Only for those of you guys who are active users of eStage now. So if you have an active eStage account, when you can log into your account, you're an active member of ABS. I told you I'm going to have the best Christmas present for you. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I love you guys. We're going to build this and we're going to make 2024 to be your year, like legit your year. So you're not going to have to pay anything extra for this. We're going to include this in your account for free. Zero additional cost for you. Yes? Sounds good? Other people obviously are going to have to pay for this. But hey, you know, it's cooler. It's cooler than anything else on the market out there. There is really nothing like this on the market. There is nothing like this. There is separate standalone communities and standalone course sites and platforms and that kind of stuff. There is really nothing. Like there is no comparison. At least I haven't seen anything like this. You know, typically, you know, you go to platforms like that, you're just another account on the platform. Well, here you're not another account. You are your own social network. So people come to you. You'll be able to have your own subgroups within your community. And so people will be able to subscribe to different groups. Like, for example, in 4%, okay, maybe there's free members. Maybe there's different levels of members. And people, based on what they did or didn't do, you invite them to different groups. You can have a paid group and people can pay you $10 a month, $20 a month, $100 a month, doesn't matter, to get access to your content. You are now in control. You get to collect the money. What happens when they cancel? What happens when they refund? What happens when they, payment fails, whatever? It's all going to be, in your control, and it's going to be very intuitive, very easy to set up, the eStage way, right? Also, a little bit later on, and I already talked to Ruslan about this. I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak preview to what's coming up. What if here in the near future, okay, we could start to create maybe a network of hubs, right? So if you want to, you would be able to elect to have your hub be featured on our network of hubs. Or if you just want to be completely private, it's going to be up to you, okay? But, syndication, all these other fun stuff, syndicated comments, trust me, I thought of this, and we already have that, in the cooker, right? Slow cooker. So those things are going to come up. Those things are coming up. I just want you guys to know what I just showed you here is phase one. Like, we're not even scratching the surface here yet, and it's already game changing, right? It's already a game changer. So I want to say congrats to you for being here at the right time, right place. Thank you to our team. Amazing job. Couldn't be more proud of you guys. Everybody that worked on this, and we're just getting started. 2024 is going to be amazing. You guys, I want to wish you an amazing New Year's. Stay safe, stay blessed. what we will do is on the 2nd of January, right? January 2nd, we will enable this community, this social network for your hubs. Everybody that is on eStage now, okay, you guys will have this enabled in your application, in your eStage, and you'll be able to set up your own community literally on the 2nd or 3rd of January. And I'm going to have a video tutorial on how to set up your subdomain, how to link everything up. It's simple. Trust me, right? But what we're going to do over the next couple of days here for the rest of today and tomorrow, New Year's Eve, we're going to take a look at all these things that we have noticed here now. Make sure that it's all polished up and good to go. And then, man, January is looking amazing. It's going to be really, really cool. Okay. What about future clients? Ramos, not sure what you mean by future clients. This will be available, but people will be able to pay just like they buy, live chat subscription on eStage. They'll be able to buy a, social network feature. For you guys, it will be no cost. All right. So I hope that you appreciate that. And about co-ops, we are sending out, we had a little glitch with, not glitch, but we wanted to, it wasn't a glitch. It was a, deliberate kind of a move, intentional move from, we basically wanted to move to different IP block with Entreport, and it was a setup. So it took a little bit longer because I had to warm it up and that type of stuff. So we could not send out broadcast emails. We cannot broadcast our entire database just yet. So we're still kind of throttled a little bit, but as IPs are warming up, more and more emails are going to be able to go out. So I cannot email you tons, but we are emailing. If you are in the co-ops, if you're in the 500K co-op, you should have received an email. If you didn't, please check your spam folders. I don't want to send out multiple emails just yet until our IPs warm up real good, until they give us green light. Other co-ops, I know some emails went out, and then for some of them, you might still be able to, or you might still be getting some of those over the next, maybe couple of days or whatever. So please stay tuned to those. Please do check your spam folders, check your promotional folders, check all your filtered folders, whatever the case might be. It's a new, set of IP addresses that we have with Entreport. When we email, it should be better deliverability for emails, but that's the whole, kind of a purpose behind that. And we're doing this for 2024 because there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to be communicating with you guys about. And definitely stay attentive to all these updates and announcements that we have been working on for you. Sounds good? Rema, same thing. Every single co-op you guys will get an email for. Every single co-op. Every single co-op. You will get an email. If you have not yet, it's coming. If you already have, please follow instructions and submit your link. Sounds good? All right, ladies and gents. I appreciate you. Love you. Hey, have a happy new year, would you? Stay safe. Have fun with your families. I'm going to be 40 January 1. I'm getting wiser. A little more gray hair. That's why I cut my hair short. But man, we're just getting started. Love you. Appreciate you guys. God bless. Hey, we got this pulled off for you. This best Christmas present ever. Man, I'm pumped. And give me a few more days to record tutorials because I don't want you guys to bombard our support. All right. And then I'm going to show you how to activate it on your accounts in eStage, and you'll be good to go come beginning of January. All right. See you, everybody.